In Murfreesboro, Arkansas, is the Caddo Indian Village that you can visit. Also, a dig site where many mounds were found and actual Indian remains as well. This site may be a late Caddo settlement, which, if you saw my other video of the Caddo Indian Burial Ground in Norman, Arkansas, it looks like this is linked up. Of course, more research has to be done. This site hasn't been completely excavated, only just partially. So as you go in, they have a place, a museum as well. It takes you through many things. The Archaic period, the Paleo period, or the Woodland period, prehistoric archaeologist regions, and it's specific about the early Caddo and Caddo cultures. Lots of artifacts and pottery was found along with the remains. So the Caddo River is starting to look to me like it was really full of the Native American people. Many villages, many burial grounds, many sites. So here it just kind of gives you an idea. And of course it is full. It is absolutely full of the artifacts that have actually been found on this land. Many arrowheads and just showing us. And here is the Mississippi period. The Mississippi River is very close to where I live. The original video that I did of the Caddo Native American tribe will show you, and if you've been following, you know that my ancestry has actually led me, and we happened up on that burial ground. Right here is a burial found right next to the Red River, and if you've been following for a while, you know about that. So I was led to the other burial ground, and look, there's my number 7, and here's the digging where many arrowheads and quartz crystal, along with a lot of pottery, has been left, and you can continue to dig. Many of these artifacts have been left over 1,000 years ago. But my actual last name that I'm researching is where I was led with the other village. Right here, during an archaeology dig, several mounds were found. The skeletal remains have been respectfully removed and buried elsewhere and replaced with the exact replica and exact form of where they were found. In this mound, one male adult was found. Looks like he was a little over 600 years ago. The items buried with him and the depth of the burial indicates his importance. Apparently around 50 years old, and the average lifespan for these people is between 30 and 40 years old. This burial is believed to be a chief, but definitely an important man in this community. On number 2 mound, the Leader's Pit is what it's called. It's the largest on record. It's 15 foot in diameter and 12 foot deep. 2 adult males were found in this one. Looks like they were placed here around 800 years ago, and the size indicates they were group leaders. These people are considered prehistoric because they lived and died before the white man came. So this one also contains what appears to be a chief and a sacrifice. The one in the center is possibly a young man around the age of 20. We got to go look at both of these, and this young man's age is determined by his good teeth, and the other man has a deformed skull and obviously much older. The black smudges are evidence of a home burnt from what we read, it leads us to understand that there was a home that burnt down, leading eventually to being able to find these mounds. More research has to be done on this before I can be able to firmly inform you. Now, in this next spot is where the chief himself stood to address his people right here. It's believed that their language was closer to the Japanese culture, and the energy here was so beautiful, powerful, and overwhelming all at the same time. Here is where he addressed his people, and it is said that this village was very, very big. It was a very big group, and it covered the mounds and the fields. Here is what they call the buffalo kill site. As we know, these people use the buffalo for absolutely everything. And here is another burial mound. But it has not been evacuated. And at the end, I'll show what, as a psychic medium, I was able to experience while here. Coming up here is about the time that Spirit firmly stopped me from passing. The land in itself, as you see, is beyond beautiful. And the ground, there was a crystal, a completely clear quartz found by us. But there is a dig site here. As you see, you can just close your eyes and feel the history. It is known that this tribe was extra large, and much more research will be done, knowing that they are connected to the small village that we have already visited. And the fact that Spirit just led us to it is amazing, just like this one. But if you look here, I was able to later see this orb. And if you scroll back to see my other videos, I am going to continue to do these videos because the Indian people deserve to be remembered. No matter the situation, no matter what you believe in, this is history. And they deserve, and should be remembered. So if you're in Murfreesboro, Arkansas, you know that this little village is still here, and you are welcome to visit. Just whatever you do, make sure that you go with respect and treat this land like it should be treated.